Today, I will tell you a story that started with a simple habit of a common man and changed the lives of millions of people. A cup of tea, a notebook, and some patience. These are the things that changed the whole life. Let's start. John Miller was a 28-year-old ordinary office worker. His life followed the same monotonous routine every day. Wake up, grab a cup of coffee, head to the office, stare at the computer screen, and return home exhausted at night. Although he had a loving family and a steady job, John felt something was missing. Happiness seemed just out of reach. The small, simple moments that could have brought him joy were invisible to him. Friends often said, "John, you need to make a change. Life is too short." But John didn't know where to start. One day, his friend Sarah, a life coach, met him for coffee. She said, "John, you can start something very simple every morning that could completely change your life. It only takes 5 minutes." Curious, John asked, "What kind of habit?" Sarah smiled. "Every morning, write down 3 things you are grateful for. They can be big or small, but if you do this consistently, it will change your life." John laughed at first. Really? Just that? But curiosity and hope motivated him to give it a try. John opened a notebook and wrote, "I have a loving family. I am healthy. I have a job that provides for me." Even after the first day, he felt a surprising sense of calm. There was a subtle lightness in his heart, a tiny spark of joy. Over the next few days, he continued the habit. Slowly, he noticed that mornings were becoming more pleasant. He also found himself more focused at work and less irritated by small annoyances. By the end of the first week, his stress levels had noticeably decreased. He began appreciating small joys in life that he had been overlooking. His relationships with family and friends became warmer and more positive. Even though the habit was small, its impact was profound. John realized how life could transform through simple, consistent habits. John shared his experience on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. At first, a few friends were inspired to try it. Within weeks, hundreds of people from his city began practicing the 3 gratitudes a day habit. John saw that people were experiencing real change. They said, "I never imagined a small habit could transform my life. I feel happier, more focused, and my relationships are stronger." This habit gradually spread internationally. Thousands of people began practicing daily gratitude. Within a few months, hundreds of thousands had adopted the habit. People experienced improved mental well-being. Relationships grew stronger. Productivity increased. John could never have imagined that his small daily habit would impact millions of lives around the world. Emma, a single mother, started the habit and found inner peace and balance in her chaotic life. David, a college student, used gratitude to reduce exam stress and improve his academic performance. Sarah, John's friend, shared this habit with hundreds of her clients, spreading positivity further. These small individual stories show that the habit of gratitude, even when started personally, can create a ripple effect throughout society. Small habits equal big change. Consistency is key. Practicing every day is what creates transformation. Ripple effect. One person can inspire millions. Anyone can start. Even the simplest habit can have a huge impact. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share it. And subscribe to the channel to stay tuned.